What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure in 1994 here, and it is Monday, November 14th, 2022, and I am officially home from Nashville. I am back from my Tennessee trip, and I gotta say the trip was phenomenal. I arrived back in LaGuardia this morning at like 9 in the morning, and the plane took off at like 6 in the morning from Nashville. Now, with the hour difference, I landed here at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and I took off at 6 a.m. Central Time. So if I took off at 6 a.m., then it'd be 7 a.m. right here, and 6 a.m. in Nashville. So 7-6 Central, I would say. I flew Southwest back home. I took Southwest going, I took Southwest coming back. I had a really great time in Tennessee. This is actually the first vacation I gone on to be in an hour difference, like in a different time zone, believe it or not. And this is my first trip traveling central into the country. I did a lot of stuff in Tennessee. I went to the Opry House during day one as soon as I got there. And then day two, I went to Kentucky. And then day three, we drove to Graceland to see the Elvis Mansion. All that Elvis stuff I saw, his museum and his mansion, it was phenomenal. It's worth visiting. Graceland is worth visiting, guys. I took a lot of pictures. I have a lot of slideshows to go over with you guys pretty soon. And Thursday, like before I went to Graceland, I went through downtown a little bit to walk around. And then Saturday I went back to downtown, and that night I went to the Rangers at Nashville Predators game at the Bridgestone Arena. Sadly they lost 2-1, but it was worth it. This was the first away Rangers game I gone to, believe it or not, in another state. It was a phenomenal experience going to the Nashville Predators Arena, Bridgestone Arena. It was unbelievable. Yeah, Nashville was really great. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff there. And I stayed at a Red Roof Inn at near the Nashville airport, and I had a Waffle House, a Shoney's, and a McDonald's. Now, Shoney's is the place that Michael Green was talking about, that back in the 90s, Angry Grandpa took his family to the breakfast buffet over there. And it was like everything Michael said when I asked Shoney's on Sunday. It was like a breakfast buffet where they would have bacon, eggs, all that type of stuff. Yeah, it was a great experience. And then I went towards the Opry area again on Sunday, and I walked through the mall. Now that mall near the Opera House is like very great. It's a really great mall near the Opry Center. There's a lot to do in that mall. There's like a lot of stores in there. There's a Dave and Buster's in there. There's like a lot of places to eat at. There's a lot of stores in there. And there's also a Bass Pro Shops. I actually saw Santa while I was in Nashville in the Bass Pro Shop because they were doing a meet and greet with Santa. And we got like free photos with Santa. Yeah, Bass Pro Shops was originally going to happen here, but due to what's been going on, the whole thing was off. I'm not going to go into it, but there's going to be no Bass Pro Shops in Long Island. Yeah. That mall near the Opry House was phenomenal. There was a lot to do in that mall. And that night I went to the ice display at the Gaylord Opry Hotel and Convention Center. And they were featuring Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It was like literally cold in there, and it was real ice in there. With a lot of Rudolph displays, so the ice doesn't melt. And we had this heavy jacket over a real jacket. It was cold in there. Believe it or not, Nashville was actually in the 70s when I got there. And then, like, the second half of the trip, the temperature just dropped to like 30 to 40 degrees. Ever since that cold front came in after the remnant of Hurricane Nicole. Hopefully we don't get any more hurricanes for the rest of the year, but something can still form up. We're not out of hurricane season just yet, guys. And then after ice was done, we had dinner and went to bed. And then I went to the airport. I went to Nashville Airport about like 3:30 in the morning, and I boarded the plane about like 5:30, and we took off at 6 a.m. and we arrived here at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And now I'm back here on Long Island. I also flew out of the new LaGuardia terminal going to Nashville. They redid the whole Terminal B. I don't really feel like doing any Nashville content tonight, but it is coming soon. I'm just exhausted from the trip and all, but I will get started on it soon. But we have a lot of slideshows, guys. Just a heads up, there's going to be a lot of pictures to show. A lot of the stuff there was mostly just pictures because there wasn't really that much filming allowed. So I apologize, but I promise you guys some slideshows pretty soon. So yeah, I had a great time in Nashville. This was a great experience. Going to Nashville, going to Graceland, all that stuff. So yeah, I am back home now, and I guess that's it. Bye.